Alright, Lola kan kai be kanon the mode trenwa Hype TV Sports sombono yulum bondo redwan tankana intiwile zungo dapsilungo at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea the Blues once again will be welcoming Mikel Arteta's Arsenal at the bridge tonight in their Carabao first leg of the semi-finals match. 8 p.m. kickoff kala machun akadien kana into intam Kalen Lezo. And guess what? Rosenior will be in charge once again in Zante the Blues. And Mikel Arteta then nka season woma karang malla yelama nyila ban shadin chanjan yelanga ambetro side ma they will be willing to at least go to Stamford Bridge and get reasonable results or get favorable results for them to be able to put themselves on a better place before Kabana Nchang Emirates in the second league against Chelsea. But this game is going to be interesting as usual. We tend to kind of into and then Arsenal kana up against this Chelsea side ma. Then yala ben shouting check up well ma karna den yasan pam most especially then Cartonye London derby ma. The momentum and the drama in the game match me kabwel ma karamel korse ne vilbo nzante tenambanye football lovers ngoma. And Rosenior then Odanyu of first match in Zanti Chelsea, and that was FA Cup, and they won convincingly by 5-1 against Charlton Dabala. So as now on the other hand, we got Anyela Bangba Dawine match ma against Portsmouth and then Cabra win by 4-1. And they'll be coming up in this crucial encounter for both getting win in their last matches. So between Arsenal and Manchester Chelsea, thinking that we head to head shows that a command previous match team witness that was last season that ended draw match in that bella. And nonetheless, Chelsea Daniela Banda in your home dabala karuhne this game once again then akade new home Arsenal line boran we chan insan ya bien fatisham tunya nya bra tuno sham diba Chelsea da kare bu coach Wondani Enzo Maresca in the way Maresca on dan Europe problema there was no command tactical formation shell anu to this was the exact tactics Enzo Maresca uses to play or that that stable formation shell on Daniel Bet, Liam Rosena, all days at Hull City, and then Daniel manager, and before Conan Strasbourg in France, and today Panya manager and Chelsea the Blues. Our first match, Daniel on the 4-2-3-1 flexible. And so game match, you in the last one, you see the same lineup against Ban Arsenal, and this formation on paper yellow 4-2-3-1, but on the field of play on your 3-4-2-1 fluid formation. And Liam Rosena approach Yela Ben Shaw Sahango Walma Dampanye Tati Shanga Nirbopam Nepa Yusra and Tankanat alternative defensive shape shele William Rosena Oyemye Nyala 4-4-2 then catches defender on the foot of play Bushe Panya Shade and Tenechan 4-4-2 Kate have the likes of Percy James Tenwa Banyala Ben drop her back deeper for them to be able to cover the spaces. Command Liam Rosena tactical approach when you shama on team defensively Bedden catches be out of play. They will either go for 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 shape. But and can anti Zo game against Arsenal, they are more unlike team shabo ban expose defenders more especially they team ka taba falling bla bunyala them for shabo ban to umpenesha. And today's match to you the Chelsea manager Liam Rosenior auto make good use of approach ma drenye high intensity to make sure ka fullbacks ma ka to cover up spaces and kananche what you call low block ma nyame and you the ice cream azor director yana also display the image of low block ma so anyika image ngoma kanye aro shanga kar boboge kanye cycle shanga kar galgale some players mbalama to drinyi low block ma nyame the defenders or the midfielders will make sure that their opponents won't get that much space to give a pass to their opponent for them to start a build-up play. So with this, it will force your opponent, to play long balls. So as far as your opponent, your long balls, that will give you much opportunity to be getting the long ball from your opponent. And the enchantment opponent maka bana da match stable in the tenin ka attacker rather than catch a scat we can sharp the likes of Paul Palmer, Pedro Neto and Pahama very sharp players. And with that the 11 shouting and to check up Benham Van Asna Pam so Alan Yuluga Kaman Nerupun Yala Shama then as and Liam Rosenior Chelsea ni attacker as usual then they nka koyon UC 4-2-3-1 TV nusone o checka the likes of Garnacho nama ne Oyulmaga Gittin possibly ne Olan start in this game and then Kabra improve against Charlton in FA Cup match and then with the way sharp they are, they will be able to penetrate, and will be able to decondense, right? Yes, Arsenal's backman. And with that kind of sharpness up front, I believe Chelsea will be able to penetrate that Arsenal's third bird up play, man. So on the other hand, Arsenal were under Pep under Mikel Arteta tizami approach shele when Mikel Arteta when you send ogwa very simple 4-3-3 or 3-5-2 in the tenanka Cabin starts about that play, man. And also they make sure to create overloads. When you create overloads, especially Zinchenko no then Zinchenko ka onye invented fullbacks the charmeka sometimes ka Arsenal they make sure to overload the pivots was busun suno Declan Rice Menti and then Odegaard nama Benyala ban load them for them to be able to control the tempo of the game. Then check out opponents makabona down match stable Nathan ka defender ban Arsenal suma and tento kana from Nyagmaga Arsenal yela ban started with short passes from a goalkeeper onye David Raya and Puikarnan Chamber center backs Masane for them to be able to dominate the early progress of the game. And Kamani Punyela double pivot mashama the likes of Odegaard and Zubimenti and Declan Rice to make sure to overload them forward and invented fullbacks Miami command be switch up play on the likes of Julian Timbanama, Kevin Madabam they are invented fullbacks. Mostly Benyala Banchen up and down. And are you the Arsenal match? Be Anya was told the Arsenal match. Antonio Timba sometimes go channels forward. Yes, so that's just the inverted fullbacks when channels for them to get more numbers in their move forward for them to able to punish the opponent in their final third man. And defensively, Arsenal this season, they are one of the best defenders, or one of the best defensive side in the Premier League. Mapune. Then in Katizami Kamad, the likes of better defenders, where Babani Saliba Gabriel Maheles Pama, very solid defenders. And with the compact block, Maga Asnanyala Bangba to me low block in your pam. And really, but match against Liverpool, we all saw how good they were at their back. And Arsenal this season, one of well possible set pieces, man. This season, if you are an opponent coming up against Arsenal, then you should be cautious about Arsenal set pieces, man. So, Uncle match, then no mistake Arsenal Kabunye corner. The possibility of Arsenal scoring from a set piece out of 100% is 85% to me. The last match against Amila Timayuna in the FA Cup, Tizadani Arsenal's banda and the 2 goals from a set piece. Karwohne ban Arsenal, even the Premier League Mapunuga, they have scored more set pieces goals from both corner and throw-ins. And due to that, we never enchanted high one of the best set pieces set piece coaches in the world. When I knew the former set piece coach instant to Liverpool, and when I knew the first one that training Andy Robertson, Kazon, one of the best defenders Shabanoto and throw ball more than 25 meters yards. So near Arsenal about mini business for going back to bring last set piece coach to come and help them with their set pieces, man. So Arsenal Tizani Mika Banyura Shama Kananchi combination likes of Bukayo Saka Martinelli, but we all know how sharp they are. Sometimes they also play combination with their fullbacks, either Julian Timber or Kivionoma. Either Zinchenko and Koma. So with this man, I foresee Arsenal to come into this game with the approach they used against Chelsea in the first leg of the English Premier League, man. Although Arsenal yala before Pune, Antoya and Arsenal yala Kambanato can't punish ban Chelsea Blues. Better time Chelsea yala then for Shabden to Kana Dabinum Polo Kanye never so born Ayurishimo. Be na Ayurisham Chelsea yala ban camera up, to punish their opponents. And with this the Charmeka Chelsea can sometimes to punish the opponent. So with this game, I foresee Chelsea to come into this game with very simple mentality. Let's come and play very well. Although Chelsea might not be able to control the possession, Chelsea been talking again with the mind of not to possess, but rather to attack. Cause to make Rosenior, other coach man Nibeshama. Come on, banka vobo. Just tack ukunyale. High pressing man, and with this high pressing man, don't any team so. And we met better defenders who might not be able to control that pressure. And then the Cardian Stanford Bridge, man. And the first leg of the Carabao Cup, I will go for Chelsea 2-1. I foresee Chelsea winning by 2-1 or winning by a 1-0 against Arsenal. Arsenal best will be a draw, either 0-0 or 1-1. So this game, I don't know your take on this. But I would like you to also share your thought on this game. Who like how you in the game at the Stamford Bridge between Chelsea the Blues and Arsenal the Gunners in the first leg of the Carabao Cup tonight? Mabang who like how you in the are you in Liam Rosenior Otto in your first swing in a derby against Arsenal Bay? Are you in Mikel Arteta or prove to the whole world that he's always one of the best managers ever? In this football world. So just put your prediction under the comment section for us to see what's your take on this. Katinya Yelama So it's just a matter of time. Let's match man. The and Fulham at the Stamford Bridge between Chelsea the Blues and Arsenal the Gunners tonight. So Dokunye Shambhala, this was the Hype TV Sports, and as usual, I'm Redwan. Today I just break the game down to you. Mubarak ngene also umbe class bilan so zungo obuto join na nkonko nyene also ku break it down that time. So the time subscribe marker flowy all our social media handles for exclusive sports content. Nyene also chepse. Assalamu alaikum.